Hey Scorpio, this is Perrymore Tarot's weekly reading from September 1st through the 7th, 2025. This is for Scorpio. Last shuffle for Scorpio. So, Scorpio, sorry for the late notice, but I've got so much crap going on in my life right now that I've got to take a week off and figure things out. But I do, and I am still open for personal reads. I just can't film. Um, I have to spend a lot more because it's a lot longer. It takes a lot longer than just, the hours of operation. It's like, oh my gosh, hours. So I have to take a break. I'm going to resume dailies on the 8th. So, oh, well, here we go. Lord have mercy. Look at me. Good God, a lot going on. So we have status quo and discovery, and this tells me that we are focusing a lot this week on the external influences. People may be coming to you trying to get you to follow the rules, follow the law. They may be very focused on law, what's legal and what's right and what's wrong. I feel that you have a destiny kind of energy, like you may feel destined to be in this position. It's highly important that you communicate extremely clearly. I mean, I'm talking about get down to all the little nitty gritty details of things. If you need any assistance, it would be important. I think there's someone around you that can start you off, kick it off for you, right? Because, and I see someone who's very knowledgeable. Whoever it is, this person would be a professional, knowledgeable, maybe the leader in their field or something, or a leading energy in the field. This would be someone who's like the main one everyone looks to take advice from. I don't know why they're saying this, but they're giving me that this person can kick it off for you, like give you the bones of the bones of the gist of things, and then you fill in the fat. You want to say, I am worthy of the very best in life, and I now lovingly allow myself to accept it. Because for this to be here, and you needing to communicate very clearly, you want to come from a place of understanding. This is what I'm worthy of understanding things. I'm worthy of whatever it is that I'm doing, right? I want discovery is the 4 cups in the world. What am I missing? So what is holding me up for moving on to the next level? You're worthy of being able to level up. You're worthy of being able to be promoted, exalted, enlightened, any of that. And if you're in that space of understanding that, you're saying it over and over, you say that throughout the week, you communicate very clearly, and you find yourself where you're destined to be. Some of you already know where that is. You want to look into your yod placements, because your yod placement is considered or known as the finger of God, the hand of God, I think, or the arrow of God, right? And it speaks about what is happening in your life. Why is it that I keep going through the same energy whenever I'm in a place in this position or at a place like this? This and this always occurs, and it's mostly because there's a destiny attached to your life, and you want to look into what that is. And you really want to focus on the details in this. I see someone who thinks about you so much. Like whenever they think of you, they get warm and fuzzy and all excited. But I feel that that relationship or that connection, whoever that person is that thinks about you, you don't love them the same. You may not like them even the same anymore. I'm seeing that there's not enough going on in that situation for you to even care about whatever they're talking about. You're like, that's nice. um, you may be in that energy, the friend zone energy of being like, yeah, that's great. But when I say there's an adoration for you, that's just ridiculous. They love you deeply. They may be the type that always sends that kind of a message, or you could just feel it in everything that they do. They're telling me that over this week, you need to be focusing on strengthening a skill. You need to be practicing a skill or strengthening a skill. Strengthening a skill. Stand up for yourself when it comes to something in that magnitude, to express yourself and communicate, and make sure you stand your ground on things, especially as you are either taking time to strengthen a skill. If you are, you know what I mean? Because I see that for you. I'm seeing angel number 2222. And that tells me also that life is meant to be shared when this comes up. And they're speaking about you partnering up with the right spirit so that you become a force together. Honor the commitments that you make and the people around. Don't judge anyone and listen to them, because I do see usually the outer influence is somewhat of a bad one. Whenever I see the status quo, I'm like, oh Lord. But these are people that are trying to get you updated or to understand the law of something, the rules of something, so that you are a force, so that nothing can mess with you. So you want to hear this out. But I do see that although this person, uh, if you're not in a romantic connection, this may be the person that's like, look, I care about you, I love you so much, that's why I'm showing you, this is why I'm telling you, this is why I'm helping you. But you may not have the same feelings for them that they have for you. Yeah. So stuck energy is the Four of Pentacles and Judgment. And so what we're stuck on, and this is saying, here I go again. I feel that some of you may be thinking, here I go again, and that would ascribe to the destiny feeling of like, dude, no matter what I do, if I'm in this position, if I'm dating this kind, whenever I do this, I find myself back in the saddle again, right, taken for a ride somewhere, right? Focus on all the smallest of details and really communicate everything. You want to use emeralds, the color or the stone itself, the name, the word itself, to help to calm your mind, body, and soul. It vibrates on that stable energy of calming the mind, calming the body, calming the soul. You may be the main person that is being affected by things. I'm seeing a feminine energy, which tells me that you may be very much so affected by what's being brought towards you, how people communicate with you, what's being done on your behalf. You're, I see you being affected deeply. So I do believe, emerald would be very important. I mean, you could, like I said, wear the stone, wear the jewelry, or wear the color, have the color around you. I don't care what the stone looks like. I have a very rough piece of emerald, and it's somewhere around here. But it doesn't matter, right? It vibrates on that frequency. It also represents your sister sign or your complementary sign or opposite sign, Taurus. So it would be definitely important to be able to water down whatever is happening to you, because I see a lot of emotional energy coming towards you. Um, Now with yeah, that stuck energy is speaking of um, maybe stuck on a cycle that continuously happens, wanting to get out of it, redeem yourself in some way. Like, I just want to finally get out of it, like learn the lesson and move forward, right? You don't want to be reckless or impatient, or you know what I mean. It's interesting. It's interesting that I'm seeing that. I see someone who's not wanting to be that way, which is why I said that. Um, they keep giving me that you're very talented. Someone is very talented here. They want you to focus on their talent. They're showing me someone who's like especially if you're like a sculptor, or you're artistic, you do something that's very customed, like custom made something, or you like rehab things or something here. They're showing this energy of you being so talented, and that it's so important you focus on the details of things. Yeah. Mm. A consciousness of lack is the Two of Pentacles and death. Some of you may feel like you lack the luxury of having someone to depend on. I feel like someone said, that's a luxury I can't afford, to depend on anyone. So a consciousness of lack would tell me that what you're aware of is that you really can't change course right now. You may want to change something about your course. Um, you may feel like you lack direction. Some of you may feel like things aren't changing, that you're still like caught up in a balancing act. Right now, I feel like it's important to take the advice of the people around you. They're redirecting you to where you should be. This isn't forever. This is just saying they may be trying to help you get through the day. They may be trying to help you get through this week. Like, all you got to do is just prop your feet up. I got the rest kind of vibe, until you are rested up enough to get up and say, yeah, I got it from here. Someone is a force. Oh my gosh, I don't know if you ever heard this song, and I can't remember the name of it. It's like an R&B. Is it R&B? Not really, pop R&B kind of. And it says, Who made this song? I bet you it's a rap song, and I don't even know. But I keep hearing, I'm a movement by myself, um, but I'm a force when we're together. Ooh, I can't remember who made the song, and I used to listen to it a lot back in the day, like in the early 2000s. A movement by myself, but we're a force when we're together. So there's something about a person around you that's like wanting to be a force with you, but I don't see you wanting that, like wanting it to the extreme that someone else wants it. You're like, yeah, we can be friends, or we can be like, you know, what's the word? Like a shallow connection. Like we can be cool, but I don't know about marriage or anything. You know, but I see this person maybe working on you over time. But this week, I just don't see it. I see you being like, I said what I said. Um, Rooster, year of the rooster may be very important to you also, and that would speak to the communicating very clearly. Now, it also could represent a year you were born, someone significant to you was born, or a year when something kicked off that caused all of this in the first place. Um, or it could be when something significant happened, or anything. This would be year 2017, 2005, 1993, 81, 69, 57, 45, 33, right? So you could be dealing with a Libra, a Taurus, Leo, Capricorn, another Scorpio. I'm also seeing Virgo. So you could be a Libra Scorpio cusp dealing with a Virgo Libra cusp. I also see Leo Virgo cusp, and that seems to be it. If you're not dealing with those signs, which you don't have to be, those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.